Greetings to all the seekers of wisdom and inner strength here. On this channel, we will explore together how to apply the principles of Stoicism to find calm in the midst of chaos, learn from challenges, and cultivate a life of purpose and virtue. Welcome to this journey of self-discovery and personal growth. According to Stoicism, rejection is a concept that is approached from a perspective of acceptance and deep understanding of the nature of things. The Stoics teach that rejection can manifest itself in various ways, such as lack of control over external events, others' refusal of us, or even our own inability to achieve certain desired goals. Instead of resisting or giving in to emotions such as frustration or resentment, Stoicism proposes accepting these situations as an integral part of life. This means focusing on what we can control, our own reactions, attitudes, and decisions. By cultivating an attitude of acceptance and adaptation in the face of rejection, Stoics believe we can strengthen our emotional resilience and our ability to maintain composure even in adverse circumstances. Using rejection to our advantage is a powerful concept that can transform the way we deal with adversity and social interactions. According to Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that addresses how to live a full and virtuous life, we can apply principles of reverse psychology to turn rejection into a tool for growth and emotional strength. Here are 7 fundamental lessons on how to do it. 1. Serene acceptance. Stoicism teaches us to accept what we cannot control. When we face rejection, we cannot control the actions or decisions of others. Instead of resisting or becoming depressed, let us practice calm acceptance. This means recognizing rejection as a natural part of life and focusing on how we can grow from this experience. 2. Constructive self-evaluation. Instead of seeing rejection as a blow to our self-esteem, Stoicism encourages us to engage in constructive self-evaluation. Ask yourself what aspects of your proposal, idea, or person could improve. Use rejection as an opportunity to learn and develop. 3. Strengthening resilience. Reverse psychology, in the context of Stoicism, involves turning rejection into a driver of our emotional resilience. Every time we face and overcome rejection, we strengthen our ability to handle future challenges. 4. Emotional cooling. Stoics practice emotional cooling, which is not getting carried away by intense emotions. When facing rejection, it's normal to feel disappointed or frustrated. However, practice emotional restraint to maintain mental clarity and find solutions. 5. Universal perspective. Take a universal perspective to contextualize rejection. Recognize that all people, regardless of success or status, experience rejection at some point. This approach will help you depersonalize rejection and understand it as a common part of the human experience. 6. Reinforcement of determination. Instead of being discouraged by rejection, use it as fuel to strengthen your resolve. Reverse psychology in Stoicism involves turning obstacles into opportunities to demonstrate our perseverance and commitment to our goals. 7. Positive transformation. Finally, the key to using rejection to our advantage is to transform the experience into something positive. Reflect on how this rejection can direct you toward better opportunities or has taught you valuable lessons. Every experience of rejection can be a step toward significant personal growth. The Stoics used reverse psychology as a technique to strengthen their control over their own emotions and thoughts. Here is a brief summary of how they applied this strategy. 1. Acceptance of the inevitable. Instead of resisting negative emotions or trying to suppress them, the Stoics accepted them completely. By facing them directly, they could understand them better and reduce their power over them. 2. Contemplation of the worst scenario. They practiced premeditation of evils, premeditatio malorum, imagining the worst possible results of a situation. This allowed them to be mentally prepared to face adversity and avoid being taken by surprise. 3. Emotional dissociation. They separated their emotional reactions from external events. They recognized that they couldn't control what happens externally, but they could control how they responded internally to those circumstances. 4. Using virtue as a guide. They focused on cultivating virtue and living according to reason and morality, rather than allowing momentary emotions to dictate their actions. 5. Appreciation of what they have. They practiced gratitude and valued what they had instead of focusing on what they lacked. This helped them maintain a positive outlook and counteract feelings of dissatisfaction. In summary, the Stoics employed reverse psychology by embracing their emotions, mentally preparing for the worst, separating their emotional reactions from external events, focusing on virtue and gratitude, and cultivating an attitude of acceptance and tranquility in the face of circumstances. Life. Applying principles of Stoicism and reverse psychology allows us to not only cope with rejection, but also use it as a powerful tool for our personal and emotional development. By practicing calm acceptance, constructive self-assessment, and strengthening our resilience, we can turn every experience of rejection into an opportunity to grow and thrive. Applying principles of Stoicism and reverse psychology allows us to not only cope with rejection, but also use it as a powerful tool for our personal and emotional development. By practicing calm acceptance, constructive self-assessment, and strengthening our resilience, we can turn every experience of rejection into an opportunity to grow and thrive. If you find value in exploring Stoicism and applying it to your daily life, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Together we can continue learning and growing on our path towards a more serene and conscious life. Thank you for being a part of this wisdom-seeking community.